game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Daly. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Virginia's offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. The 50. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Virginia. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Harper. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's St. Clair. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. looking to fire. Makes the catch. Got room at the 35. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Well, you saw him there, shot out of a cannon. He came off the edge using his speed, able to get that TFL.
And usually known for covering, but you got to understand the circumstances, right? Like the red zone situations, I got to be able to come out of that defensive backfield and play the run game, and he did quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Looking to pass. It's Pringle. Got a man. It's Robinson. Flying out to the left. The 40. Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cavaliers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score already down. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability, too.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and still on his feet. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Canes line it up with a 1st and goal. Here we go, here we go. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Fresno State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the ground, move back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Quick strike complete. Turning it on! And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll give it to the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
Well, he got you 2 on 1st down. He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here and stay on the field.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Canes need to pick it up on 4th down.
Here we go.
Has to get there to move the sticks. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping him off balance with that play call.
The Hurricanes are on the move. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Punts it out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Lofton. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
He'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here he comes out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield. Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
Off play action. Pressure coming. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up, Dave.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Pringle. On the run, fires downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side with a wide receiver having a lot of success.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on 1st down productivity. That will not go down as a productive 1st down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lofton. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Pringle. With the catch, it's Pitts. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when to catch it, big fella.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now on 2nd down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back to pass. Swings it out to the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Just brilliant orchestration of this offense by the sophomore quarterback. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. first play of the drive will come from the 43. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Canes in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Carr. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. Got it in the middle. It's Lofton. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Looking to get it in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
What a phenomenal individual effort to getting the catch, getting the foot down in bounds. He's now setting up his offense here for a potential touchdown on this very next play.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executed beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
14.
And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. To give on the inside. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville.
And the Cavaliers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Now, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
And the Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Power football with the run. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the catch. It's Moore. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Hunt is on its way. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Reading the option, it's Pringle.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lofton. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Canes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Now he's looking to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touchdown. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Canes! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Give to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide...
Converts on fourth down. Still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
35.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Pringle. Fakes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Muscling ahead on 30 short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Makes the grab. It's Abdullah. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Off play action on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. At the 35, he's open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Ripping through the defense. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Cavaliers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. To the air, it's Pringle. He's got it on the move.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Rides the back on the option, the give. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it and still on his feet. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Handoff from the gun. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. The Hurricanes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Pringle. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
it.